So it's not necessarily about the start. Of course, that will have some kind of effect, surely, but it's how you finish. We've seen some of the longer distances, the medleys and the 200 meters change leads quite drastically in the latter stages. As of now, a pretty good start for Aung Naing Nu, along with his compatriot Aung Mien Miat, out in lane 1. August Nyman just edging in front, ahead of the two Myanmar swimmers. It's 8 laps of this pool, remember, so plenty of time. Listen to that noise, fantastic. Now it is freestyle, but they do allow the swimmers to have some variation of this for obvious reasons. On the turn, it's pretty even between August Nyman and Aung Mien Miat. Do Tan Hai in lane 5 is third. He will still feel he's in contention with the top two. Perhaps just in front. Slow and steady wins the race here. No need to surge just yet. Aung touches first. August just 0.92 of a second behind him. Do Tan Hai, 6 seconds. He'll just want to stay in touch. Otherwise this race will run away from him. They're keeping pace with each other.
He's just over the halfway mark of the 400-meter freestyle. Currently in the lead for Myanmar.
Aung Mien Miat, it's very tight between these two.
In lane 7. Pacing him is Indonesia's August Nyman. Making their way to their last leg.
Just in front, Aung Mien Miat. Now he was a second ahead of August Nyman. That's coming up to almost 3 seconds now. 150 meters done. Still no panic stations yet for August. The crowd getting louder and louder. Just let's see in a minute where Do Tan Hai is not in the picture, so he's quite far back. May now have to look at that bronze medal. Aung gets there first. Remember, it was 2.75 the last time they turned. 3.58, he's increasing his lead at each turn now. We are only at the halfway mark. Yeah, you may just have caught sight of Do Tan Hai. He's quite well behind now. He'll be now only looking at bronze. Just to remind you, this is S6. That refers to physical impairments, anything between 1 and 10. S6 includes swimmers with short stature, amputation of both arms, or moderate coordination problems on one side of their body. It's for swimmers with moderate coordination on one side, high degree of impairment affecting the lower trunk and legs, those with dwarfism or the loss of limbs. These swimmers have difficulty holding good body positions or swimming straight and true. Right now though, I can tell you, Aung Naing Nu is having no issues whatsoever. He's in charge here, and that lead is increasing. Slowly but surely. It'll be at more than 4 seconds now. Final 100 meters. There you go, 6.6. It's Aung's race to lose. Of course, they will start to be tiring. Just to give you an idea, what we've just passed the world record time for this event. This has not been contested at the ASEAN Para Games before, so these guys will not have been practicing this as much as they would have other events. The world record time is at 4 minutes 47.175, set by Anders Olsen of Sweden. Set that in Reykjavik, Iceland, back in 2009. We've just passed the Asian record as well, 5 minutes 13 by Tang Yuan of China. Set that in the Olympics in Greece, 2004. So they will get better with this, as we've seen with, I would say, 70% of the events here, a record has been broken. And not just broken at times, absolutely smashed. Yeah, I think you can tell by the decibels growing that it will be Ang Min Myat who takes gold. Silver goes to August Nyman, who managed to reduce some of that margin in the end. There's that crowd we were talking about, the Myanmar crowd. Absolute delight, really good to see. He continues good games. Well, look at this. Fajar Nur Hadianto will get silver. Do Tan Hai seemed to struggle a little bit. Full 38 seconds behind this man there. You can see the celebrations already beginning for Ang Min Myat.
Give the cheers to supporters, they can cheer you in the pool. Keep cheering them on.
As we await the competitors to complete the race. Another Myanmar swimmer, Aung Myan Oo.
And in lane 4 for Thailand is Pechanom on his final lap.
There's Pechanom of Thailand just finishing off in lane 4.
25 meters more to go. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get behind Pechanom for Thailand.
They've been very good at helping to motivate the swimmers, playing their part. It's a wonderful atmosphere at the OCBC Aquatic Centre.
We celebrate you, and as Pechanom makes his last couple body lengths, let's give him all we've got.
And there we have it. The men's 400 meters freestyle S6 event is complete.
And ladies and gentlemen, the
Running an imperious, swimming an imperious race rather, Ang Min Myat. Got off to a pretty decent start. Nothing that would have given him any more an advantage than anyone else, but he really built up a head of steam, didn't he? August Nyman was trying to keep up with him. And on the second turn is where that lead started to increase quite considerably. So, the finalised results: Ang Min Myat of Myanmar gets gold, August Nyman silver, and Fajar Nur Hadianto will settle for the bronze.
This is the men's 400-meter freestyle S7 time final. Please welcome your finalists.
The men's 400 meters freestyle, it's right into the next event. S7 now.
Representing Philippines, Gary Adonaho Beguino.
Gary Adonaho Beguino of the
Indonesia,
Philippines. Suryansha of Indonesia in lane 3. Nguyen Duc Tien of Vietnam in lane 4.
Representing Vietnam, Le Dien Da.
Letian Dat, who's already got a gold medal earlier in this competition in lane 5.
Representing Thailand, Chani Wongnontapong.
Chani Wongnontapong in lane 6 of Thailand.
Lane 7 representing Thailand, Kawiwat Sitichai Poniti.
Lane 7, Kawiwat Sitichai Poniti of Thailand. Well, if they were watching their previous
Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the finalists of the men's 400 meter freestyle S7
race, they would have known how to work this out. They have had this previously in the games for this category, S7. The time to beat is 5:55.92. That's set by Somyot Sitichai of Thailand. Coming up to almost 4 years ago, 16th of December 2011 in the games there. One of them starting in the water, that's Chani. Next to him is Letian Dat, who is in the lead here. It's much more measured, of course, than what we see in some of the shorter races. And just look at the background there. Gary Bergino in the lead here. Second, Suryansha. Now in the blue hat, the blue cap rather, it's Letian Dat, but it should be Gary Bergino to touch first. Suryansha and Chani, Nyuntep Tien, all in the mix. This is a lot closer at the start anyway than we saw in the S6 category. Still Gary Bergino. Suryansha just behind. Third is Chani. Really quite close at the moment. Chani now just ahead of Gary Bergino. Suryansha less than a second between the top three, but the other three also not too far behind. This is going to be a close one, hopefully. Let's tell you about S7. This profile is designated for athletes with one leg and one arm amputation on opposite sides, double leg amputations or a paralysis of one arm and one leg on the same side. Swimmers with full control over arms and trunk and some leg function can compete in this class. So it's for swimmers with low to moderate level impairment affecting their arm, leg and trunk functions. Suryansha still less than a second ahead of his competitors Chani and Kawiwat. There's also moderate coordination problems down one side with those with dwarfism or the loss of limbs. All these swimmers have to work harder at stroke timing or getting hold of the water. There are 4 swimmers in contention here. This is excellent. 4 out of the 6. Right now, lane 7, Kawiwat will probably turn first. Gary Bergino. Now you can see it's beginning to get stretched. Gary and Chani not far behind though. Pretty close between Gary Adanaho, Bergino and Suryansha. Letian Dat not too far behind. You would have to really put something on special here to keep up with them. Kawiwat on the turn, 3 seconds ahead of Bergino. 7 seconds ahead of Chani. Beginning to widen that gap. 150 meters, less than that now to come. Remember, Bergino had the lead at the top. As they begin to tire, it does get interesting. Let's see now. The gap, it does look to be slightly bigger now. Final 100 meters, Kawiwat in front from Thailand. 3.75, it's consistent. Ahead of Gary Bergino. And that's a bigger gap, isn't it, with Chani, who now may be looking at bronze medal contention. But Gary Bergino has to make his move soon. Does look like it's just beginning to even out here. This could be a grandstand finish. Well, they certainly won't beat the games record. Well, they might do actually. It's 5 minutes 55.92. We're going to the final 50 meters now. It's just 0.71 of a second in it between Kawiwat and Bergino. Bergino would really have to push though. These two for the gold medal. Oh, Bergino is making his move. Bergino now. Is he in front? Yes, he could be. Gary Bergino really pushing himself. Remember, he was at least 4 seconds behind at one stage. Gary Bergino now in the lead, ahead of Kawiwat. The Filipino swimmer looking good here for the gold medal in the 400 meters freestyle. Gary Bergino touches first, ahead of Kawiwat. A great final 50 meters from him. Bronze will go to Suryansha. So it started as it began. Gary Adonaho Bergino led at the top, and then for much of the race, Kawiwat was leading. He had a 4-second lead at one point. We always said, don't worry about that. It comes down to the final 50, 75 meters. That turn is always important. And he made his assault on the lead perfectly. A couple more competitors to come, or one more in fact. Yen Duk Ten. A good race, that's what you want to see, a nice dramatic finish. Certainly closer than the S6 race we had earlier. And we are complete here at the men's 400 meters freestyle.
Ladies and gentlemen, the unofficial results are as displayed on the scoreboard.
So good race from Gary Adonaho Bergino. Who will take the gold medal. Kawiwat with silver, Suryansha with bronze. We'll just wait for official confirmation shortly. He got off to the best of the starts, didn't he? And then Kawiwat led for much of the middle portion of the race. In that final 50 meters, look at this. This is the moment where he overtook, Gary overtaking Kawiwat, and swam that brilliantly. Looking across, and he knew immediately.
This is the men's 400-meter freestyle S8 time final. Please welcome
Well,
your
there's
finalists.
No hanging around, I can tell you that. At the OCBC Aquatic Centre, we're into the very next race. Still men's 400 metres freestyle. This time it's for S8, and there will be some local interest in this one as well. Lane 2. By the way, this is
Lane 4 representing Thailand,
Dan Van Kong, Vietnam. In lane 2.
Lane 5 representing Philippines,
Bunpa Choktumdi of Thailand in lane 3. Buntom Munmoing in lane 4 from Thailand as well.
Lane 6 representing Malaysia.
Lane 5, Ernie Agat Gavilan of the Philippines in lane 5. This is lane 6, Jeffrey Noah Anagdana from Malaysia. Now listen to the crowd.
Lane 7 representing Singapore, To Wei Sung.
There you have it, Singapore's To Wei Sung. Dramatic entry from him. A couple of VIPs there as well in attendance. Minister of Sport, Mr. Kari Jamaluddin. You'll be keeping a close eye on Jeffrey Noah Anagdana. We'll give you an explanation of S8 once the race gets underway. Just want to see how they start, and Jeffrey Novel Anagdana is in the water, which, as we see, doesn't give you much of an advantage. Now look at that, it's the home favourite who gets off to the best of starts. We said, don't put that much stock into it. Ernie Gavilan. Is second. Yes, it's a bit of a furious start, and then they start to ease off, just to build up a bit of a lead. First is To Wei Sung, then Ernie Gavilan. Just about a second ahead of Gavilan. Dang Van Kong, almost 7 seconds behind To Wei Sung. Big lead already with these two. That's not what we had in the previous race. It was quite close in the first 100 metres or so, but it looks like Gavilan may just have the edge here. No, To Wei Sung still ahead by 0.01 of a second. Very, very close. 100th of a second between them. So these racers are from S8, swimmers who have lost either both hands or one arm, eligible to compete in this sport class. Also athletes with severe restrictions in their joints of the lower limbs can compete in this class. More coming up shortly, but it's now Gavilan with the lead. Almost 1.5 seconds. That won't matter much at this point. This is for swimmers with low-level coordination problems, moderate impairment affecting leg function, the use of one arm only, or the loss of limbs. And swimmers in this class are at almost full capacity, but lack all-round muscle power. That's the official classification for S8, which is what this is now. That lead is beginning to build. Gavilan. Let's see, that's about 3 or 4 seconds now, perhaps. Yes, it is. Still no issues, as we saw earlier. When the swimmers begin to tire, that's when things get really interesting. That final 75 metres or so, when they build that head of steam. But he does seem to be increasing that lead. It will be between these two swimmers, we feel, for gold and silver. The crowd will have to play its part. That is certainly building up now, but it could be insurmountable soon. Almost 8 seconds between the two. There you go, more noise. Well, Towe Sung will have to work really hard now if he has hopes of trying to capture gold in this race. Now Warren, that's gone even higher. Ernie Gavilan. Well, you can see he's really slowed down, Towe Sung. 12 seconds. I think at this point you'll have to say it's as you see it, really, unless something quite remarkable happens here. Well, Gavilan's about to lap Bunta Munmueng. Yep, he has lapped him. Towe Sung is second in the final 50 metres for Ernie Gavilan. By the way, Gavilan is the record holder in this event, and he will absolutely smash that. We did say that this would happen, didn't we? He's going to lap a couple of swimmers, in fact. He holds a record of 5 minutes 3 seconds .09. That was in the Philippines last year. Look at that. He's swung a brilliant race, a new games record as well. 4 minutes .48.
And there we go. Ernie Gavilan from the Philippines in lane 5 with the new games
Well done there
4 minutes, 48,
to Ernie Gavilan.
9 seconds.
Singapore and Towe Sung gets a silver. That gets a big cheer as well. 20 seconds in the end, the difference between the two. But Gavilan was always the favourite here. Yeah, look at that, how much that's come down by. Almost 15 seconds. As we said, this will continue to tumble these records. So when you see the difference between the Asian record, which is 4 minutes 27.11, as opposed to 4 minutes 48.49, 21 seconds, that will come down, that gap will narrow. That, by the way, is held by Wang Yinan of China, who set that at the London Olympics. Dan Van Kong gets the bronze.
Coming in right now, Malaysia's Jeffrey Nawaltana.
Waiting for Buntom. Asby, well, not too far from completing this.
Let's continue to cheer on Thailand's Buntom Bunwang in lane 4. Here he comes.
So the first record of the day is broken by this man, the record he himself set just last year, Ernie Gavilan. It was actually Towe Sung who had the better of the starts, and the two of them, Ernie Gavilan and Towe Sung, were level really for the first 150 metres. And then Gavilan surging ahead, that lead increased by 3, then 8, then 11 seconds. In the end, pretty comfortable, winning with a margin of about 21. And also smashing the record in the process. As I said, they get more and more used to doing this event, those numbers will tumble. confirmation then. Ernie Gavilan about 20 seconds ahead of To Wei Sung, and certainly a minute 13 ahead of Dan Van Kong of Vietnam. We head straight into the next race.
S11 is for swimmers with a near total visual impairment. All swim in blacked out goggles. Head tappers and stroke counting are used to time the turns.
Lane 4 representing Thailand, Kittipon Manuk.
So the competitors coming out for the men's 400 meters freestyle S11.
Representing Indonesia, Ibrahim Shah.
Pham An Tu of Vietnam in lane 3. Kittipon
Lane 6
Manuk
representing Vietnam,
of Thailand in lane 4.
No.
Ibrahim Shah, Indonesia in lane 5, and Vietnam's Duong Van Ngoc in lane 6.
Ladies and gentlemen, represents you the finalists of the men's 400 meter freestyle S11.
So there will be tappers at either end. I'll explain that shortly. Well, great start from Duong Van Ngoc. But it's Pham An Tu and Ibrahim Shah. Two men have done well so far in these games. In the lead here. And you can just see that Pham An Tu, or rather Duong Van Ngoc, is doing this breaststroke. So that will immediately put him at a disadvantage. Pham An Tu just under a second ahead of Ibrahim Shah. Kittipon 5.5 seconds behind. Pham An Tu doing well here. Ibrahim Shah now losing a bit of steam. He's almost 5 seconds behind Pham An Tu. Kittipon almost 12. This is the final of the long distance events for this afternoon session. Pham An Tu pretty comfortable at this point. Let's have a look at the margin here. 7 seconds. Ibrahim Shah will need to just stay in touch if he has any hopes of the gold medal. S11 to 13 are for the visually impaired. For 11, that means complete or nearly complete loss of sight. All of them in blacked out goggles, so there is no distinct advantage. Remember, it was almost 8 seconds just now. I think this will be more. Ibrahim Shah. We'll have to see. Yeah, it's slowly increasing at the halfway point. We've had only one close race so far. Parman 2 with 150 meters left to go. I think this is pretty straightforward now for him. 14 seconds ahead of Ibrahim Shah. The record, the games record in this event is 5 minutes 48.89, set by Manok Prasit at the Malaysian Games in August of 2009. Just to tell you that we've just gone past the world record mark. That shows you a massive difference, set by John Morgan in Barcelona Games back in 1992. That is a big, big difference. Parman 2 in his final 50 metres. I'll tell you what, he will also smash that record. Just waiting to see how far back, how far ahead he is of Ibrahim Shah. He could beat that record by more than 20 seconds. We'll have to see. It will be less than that, but he'll still beat that record, and another one should be broken soon. There you have it, a new games record by almost by more than 11 seconds. Parman 2. Ibrahim Shah gets silver. In the end, it's a pretty big gap, isn't it? Almost 17 seconds. Kittipon Manok gets the bronze. A couple more runners, a couple more swimmers to come.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's cheer him on. Dong Van Nok of Vietnam in lane 6.
Just waiting for this to be completed. Dong Van Nok, of course, we had to do this breaststroke. It's always going to be a lot slower
And here he comes, his last two body lengths.
than doing it in freestyle. So Parman 2, pretty easy for him in the end. He had a good start along with Ibrahim Shah. In fact, Duong also started very well.
Ladies and gentlemen, the unofficial results are as displayed on the scoreboard.
But very, very soon, he built up a lead. They got bigger and bigger as the race wore on. And in the process, set a new games record as well. A bit more of a crowd into the OCBC Aquatic Centre, good to see. That'll build up throughout the day.
2 games records being set and 11 seconds shaved off that last record. Amazing, amazing swimming.
Yeah, you may just have heard that 11 seconds or so shaved off the record. Coming up, we've got some victory ceremonies for you. There's confirmation. Dong Van Yok is disqualified. I'm pretty sure it's probably because of the stroke he used. The Paman 2, the Imperious winner, Imran Shah, and then Kittiport. We'll be seeing them shortly. Well, later on, actually. Their victory ceremony is quite some way away. That first victory ceremony for the men's 400 metres freestyle S6 coming up shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the men's 400 meter freestyle S6. Please welcome your medalists. The medals were presented by Mr. Michael Barredo, NPC President of Philippines, who will be giving out both the medals and mascots.
So this is the men's 400 metres freestyle S6 event.
Representing Indonesia, Fajar Nur Hadianto.
Bronze medal in the men's 400 metres freestyle S6 goes to Indonesia's Fajar Nur Hadianto.
Silver medalist representing Indonesia.
Agus Naumann is getting used to being up on the podium, but he has to settle for the silver medal this time. Now just listen out for the big roar that'll come here for the gold.
Medalist and ASEAN Para Games champion, representing Myanmar, Aung Min Myet.
Aung Min Myet. The outstanding winner here. And I suppose you can technically call him a record holder. This is the first time it's been contested at the Games.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Myanmar. Another round of applause for the medalists of the men's 400-meter freestyle S6.
So here are your winners then for the men's 400 meters freestyle S6. Fajar Nurhadianto of Indonesia with the bronze medal. His countryman Agus Naimin gets the silver, and the overwhelming winner here of this event, Myanmar's Aung Min Myet, is a gold medal champion in the men's 400 meters freestyle S6 class.
Myanmar supporters there showing their flags and waving them around. Oh, there we go, some of the athletes in the stands. And remember, if you see yourself on camera, give us a wave and groove along. gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the men's 400-meter freestyle S7. Please welcome the medalists.
Coming thick and fast. Now the winners for the men's 400 meters freestyle S7.
Bronze medalist representing Indonesia, Suryansyah.
Suryansyah of Indonesia gets the bronze medal.
Silver medalist representing Thailand, Kawiwat Sitichaiponiti.
It was a fantastic finish to this race, wasn't it? It was the best of the 400 meters races that we had this afternoon, and it was so close. This man who gets the silver medal, Kawiwat, was leading in that final stretch and looked to be set for the gold, but with just meters to go. An absolutely brilliant race. It's this man now about to receive his medal who got the gold. Gary Adonaho Bagino. Who really just pushed himself in the final meters. It was a thrilling race, excellent to watch.
Please rise for the national anthem of the Philippines. Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for the medalists of the men's 400-meter freestyle S7.
So your winners for the men's 400 meters freestyle S7. Bronze medal to Indonesia's Suryansyah. Kawiwat of Thailand gets the silver medal, and he was pipped to the gold in a wonderful ending to a race by Gary Adonaho Bagino, who's got a big smile on his face, hasn't he? He's got one of his federation officials next to him.
For the reason of whole body under the water during the race. Thank you.
One more medal ceremony to come, so do stay with us. And then more races to follow.
Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the men's 400-meter freestyle SA. Please welcome the medalists. The medals will be presented once again by Mr. Michael Barredo, NPC President, Philippines.
Now the men's 400 meters freestyle S8 event,
Bronze
or rather the
medalist
medal ceremony.
representing Vietnam, Dan Van Chong.
Dan Van Chong of Vietnam gets the bronze medal.
Silver medalist representing Singapore, To Wei Sung.
Singapore's To Wei Sung, who was keeping pace at the top of the race and just began to lose a bit of steam after the first 150 meters or so. He will have to settle for silver. He'll be pretty happy with his performance though. Because he was up against this man in the middle there, Ernie Gavilan,
with a new games record
who
of 4 minutes,
had set the original record of
seconds, representing
5 minutes,
Philippines,
3 seconds, .09, and he absolutely smashed that to set a new games record as well. He won it pretty comfortably. Very, very well done by him.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Philippines. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you once again the medalists in the men's 400-meter freestyle SA.
So here are your medalists then for the men's 400 meters freestyle S8. Dan Van Kong of Vietnam with the bronze medal. Singapore's To Wei Sung gets silver, and an excellent race in a record-winning time for Ernie Agat Gavilan of the Philippines. That's the men's 400 meters freestyle S8 medalists.
S9 is for swimmers with low-level coordination problems affecting the arms and legs, high degree of weakness in one leg, or the loss of limbs. These swimmers have difficulty applying their power evenly to the water, especially at high speed.
This is the women's 100-meter butterfly S9 time final 1. Please welcome your finalists. Lane 3 representing
We are back with some swimming events now after those victory ceremonies.
Lane 4 representing
The women's 100 meters butterfly, these shorter races now. S9, you can beat S8 and S9 to compete in this. This is time final 1, so there are 2 time finals. We'll explain that in a short while. It's Carmen Lim from Malaysia in lane 3, Tongbai Chaisawas, who's won medals earlier, in lane 4 from Thailand, and Hyun Thi Kim Huang of Vietnam in lane 5. All these 3 are in S8. So all 3 of their timings will be taken into consideration, along with the next group of swimmers in time final 2. 3 from there as well. And from those 6 timings we'll get our 3 medalists. It's an interesting stance that we see from Hyun. It's Carmen Lim though. Carmen Lim in front. She's the one to beat. Looking to at least get a good time on this. The games record of 1:26.41 set by Surut Komkau, who's also at these games. She set that in Kuala Lumpur, 2009. Well, let's see what happens here. Carmen Lim will be first to touch. Well, she won't break the record, but she's got a 1.6 lead on her nearest competitor, Tongbai Chaisawas. Almost a freestyle sort of motion from her, Carmen Lim. It's going to be tight between Tongbai and Hyun, but Carmen will win this time final pretty comfortably. Is it going to be a good enough time to win a medal? So Carmen is first, second should be Tongbai. Just ahead of Hyun. It's tight, very, very tight. To remind you, it's Carmen is first, by the way. Carmen first, then Tongbai, then Hyun.
The unofficial results are as displayed on the scoreboard.
We'll have to wait and see now how that compares to the rest. There will be a time final 2 coming up with S9. By the way, those were S8s. Swimmers who have lost either both hands or one arm are eligible to compete in that sport class. Also athletes with severe restrictions in the joints of the lower limbs. So they have low-level coordination problems, moderate impairment affecting leg function, the use of one arm only, or the loss of limbs. So swimmers in that class almost at full capacity, but lack all-round muscle power. So those are S8s. Now we've got the S9s.
Lane 1 representing Indonesia.
In the second timed final for this women's 100 meters butterfly.
Lane 2 representing Thailand. Surirat Komkao.
There's the record holder, Surirat Komkao. Before her, Wadina of Indonesia in lane 1, Surirat in lane 2. Yunita in lane 3 from Indonesia.
Lane 4 representing Thailand. Wongpaka Jaltawong.
Wongpaka Jaltawong in lane 4
Lane 5
from Thailand.
Vietnam. Le Thi Dung.
Le Thi Dung has had a good game so far. She's in lane 5 from Vietnam.
Thailand. Anchaya Ketkau.
Now this is one of the big stars. 3 gold medals for Anchaya Ketkau so far of Thailand. She's level with Teresa Goh, Singapore's golden girl. Can she make it 4 in a row? Nguyen Thi Tu Yen of Vietnam rounds up the lineup here for the women's 100 meters butterfly. So keep an eye out for lane 6, Anchaya Ketkau.
Finalists in the women's 100 meter butterfly. S9 time and final 2.
S9 athletes in this class swim with joint restrictions in one leg, double below the knee amputations, or an amputation of one leg. They have low-level coordination problems affecting the arms and legs, high degree of weakness in one leg, or the loss of limbs. They have difficulty applying their power evenly to the water, especially at high speed. Oh, that looked like a very, very early start, almost a false start, but seems to have stood for Anchaya Ketkau. As we said, she will be the outstanding favourite here, and no surprises, she takes the lead. That was a very, very quick start. Love to see that one again. Just behind her, Le Thi Dung and Surirat Komkao, who is the record holder, remember, 126.41. That could well be broken here. There's a good chance of that record going. Anchaya Ketkau first, Le Thi Dung second, right behind her, Surirat Komkao. Well, they'll have to do something very special at this point to beat Anchaya. Anchaya looking good for the gold medal and a new ASEAN Para Games record. Well, she won't hit the world record, which is 1.0674, nor will she hit the Asian record of 110.16. But 126.41, well within her reach. Anchaya Ketkau, stunning race from her. Look at that difference. 9 seconds off the game's record, brilliant. In fact, Surirat Komkao was also lowered her personal best. Will lower the game's record from her personal performance. She will get silver. This is a much faster field than the S8s, which is also understandable. Wongpaka is third. Anchaya Ketkau with another gold medal. Surirat should get the bronze. Just a matter now to see whether Pham An Tu, or rather not Pham An Tu, Carmen Lim rather, see if she might just get the bronze medal. It was a good start, wasn't it? That was the one we wanted to look at. Just looked a little quick. We'll have to wait for official confirmation, but Anchai Katkau, fantastic from her. As the swimmers make their way out of the pool, just awaiting those official results. Hopefully there are no issues with that start. As they have to compile all those results as well.
This is the men's 100-meter butterfly. S9, time final 1.
Well, it seems we're moving on straight to the men's 100 meters butterfly. No rest for the weary. Straight into it. There we go. Anchai Katkau.
Lane 3 representing Myanmar, Myo Miet Jo.
The men's 100 meters butterfly is also two
Lane 4 representing Indonesia, Jendi
time finals. Myometko of Myanmar, lane 3. Jendi Pangabian of Indonesia. And Anurak Srinarong of Thailand in lane 5. These are all S9s. Time they'll be looking to try and beat if they can.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the finalists.
1 minute 06.12 set by Vohyun Ankoa 4 years ago in Solo, Indonesia. See the start here. All pretty even, just in front. Jendi Pangabian. Looking good here. Remember, this is just a timed final. This is along with another one, so it's the best 3 times here. All 3 of them will be in contention for the next race. Also the top 3 times. And from those 6, we will have 3 medal winners. Jendi doing well. He's first. Second, Myo Myakyo. Anurak in third. Jendi pushing fast here. Can he beat that games record? Going to be tough as he passes the last 25 meters to go. Don't think he'll make it. He'll be close, but he'll just pass the games record. But it's a pretty good time. 1 minute 07.96. Yeah, look at that. Look what that means to him. He's still got to wait though. Second is Anurak in about 120. 121, and then Myo Myakyo. It's a good time though for hitting the record there, thereabouts. You know you're certainly in contention. Jendi Pangabian.
Ladies and gentlemen, the unofficial results are as displayed on the scoreboard.
So there you have it. That's the time to beat for the next time final, the men's 100 meters butterfly S9. And that will be coming up very shortly indeed. That will be the penultimate event for this afternoon.
This is the men's 100-meter butterfly. S9, time final 2. Please welcome your finalists. Lane 3 representing Indonesia, Ahmad Azwari.
Men's 100 meters butterfly S9, time final 2.
Indonesia, Jailani.
Lane 3, Ahmad Azwari from Indonesia.
Lane 5 representing Vietnam, Vo Huyen
Lane 4,
An
Jailani,
Qua.
also from Indonesia. Vo Huyen An Qua, the record holder.
Lane 6 representing Vietnam,
Lane 5
Van
from Vietnam.
Son.
He's got 2 other countrymen in this race. Pham Ton Son in lane 6.
Lane 7 representing
And lane 7,
Vietnam,
Nguyen Ngoc Thiet.
Ngoc Thiet.
Now wait for this, Singapore with a representative.
Lane 8 representing Singapore, James Liu.
James Liu in lane 8. Singapore with a silver medal to show for this afternoon. I'm sure they would love to add to that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the finalists in the men's 100-meter butterfly S9 time final 2.
So important this start. Let's see who is just in front. It's tight, isn't it? Looks like it's Vo, the record holder. No surprises there. Vo in charge here. He will try to beat his previous mark of 1 minute 06.12. Clearly in front, Vo. Second looks to be Nguyen Ngoc Thiet. Well, he could well do it. And I'm afraid those looking for James Liu to get some home comfort will not receive it. He's last at the moment, but it's this man out in the front, Vo. He's got not only his own record to look at, he's got to try and beat 107.96 set by Jendi just a little earlier to get the gold medal. He should get a new games record here as well. Vo Huyen An Qua does do it. Oh, he's just missed out on the games record, but more importantly, he has got the gold medal. Nguyen Ngoc Thiet is second. I think he'll have to settle for bronze. We'll wait and see.
And the winner for time final
600ths of a second off. A new medal, a new record rather. Well, that should not matter. He's delighted nonetheless.
From his personal best and games record.
It's a good start from the record holder. Never look back. It was a pretty straightforward race for him, wasn't it? Immediately looked up at that board for the time. He will be very happy with what he saw. I'm sure, as any competitor will tell you, they're always trying to improve. They're perfectionists, and he'll be a little bit disappointed somewhere inside that he didn't quite better his time, but that doesn't matter at the moment. It's a clean sweep by Vietnam, the second time we've seen that at these games at the OCBC Aquatic Centre. Clean sweep, that is, in the time final. Let's see how that works out overall. Right, we've got our final event for this afternoon session. Men's 100 meters butterfly S10 coming up shortly. Stay with us.
This is a men's 100-meter butterfly S10 time final. Please welcome your finalists. Lane 2 representing Malaysia, Freden Dawan.
Freden Dawan of Malaysia in lane 2.
Lane 3 representing Thailand, Supat Punsiri.
Supat Punsiri is in lane 3 from Thailand.
Lane 4 representing Indonesia, Musa Mandan Karubaba.
This is a very impressive swimmer, Musa Mandan Karubaba, won a gold earlier.
5 representing Indonesia, Tangkiliskan Steven Swalang.
Tangkilisan Steven Swalang from Indonesia.
Representing Myanmar, Pio Jigo Jigo.
Pyo Koko
Lane 7 representing
of Myanmar in lane 6.
Kwang Gong.
Trong Kwangon in lane 7. Look at that upper body strength he's got. He's in really good shape. Musa Mandan Karubaba. This is S10, by the way. This class describes the minimal requirements, minimal impairments of eligible swimmers with physical impairment. Eligible impairments would be the loss of a hand or of both feet and a significantly limited function of one hip joint. It's for swimmers with a low-level weakness affecting their legs, moderate impairment to the hip joint or feet, high degree of impairment to one foot, or minor limb loss. These swimmers have to correct minor instability within their stroke pattern. Keep an eye out for lane 4. And no surprises, he's off to a cracking start there. Musa Mandan Karubaba, but he's also got Tangkilisan Steven Swalang on his tail, his countryman. And Pyo Koko, but it's Musa blazing a trail. Darwin Friden, by the way, has set the previous record in this. He is not in the picture. Musa setting the pace here. And he could well break the record in the process. He's powering through, isn't he? He's a man on fire at the moment, Musa Mandan Karubaba, and he will win this comfortably. With the final 25 metres, Musa Mandan Karubaba. His target now, a games record, which he should win, and he should beat comfortably, which he does. 1:03.13. Freden as well has come out of nowhere. We'll just have to confirm that, because he too has broken his previous record.
With a new games record of 1 minute, 3.13 seconds.
That is fantastic. He's not even that far off the Asian record as well, set by Lin Furong of China. It was the start that really got him going. Really powerful upper body strength he's got, which is what you need, of course, for butterfly events. Pushed himself at the end
Results are as displayed on the scoreboard.
to beat that record by about 5 seconds. That's huge in these shorter events. Just get confirmation for you. Yeah, Freden has also beaten his record, as has Tangkilisan. So all three of the swimmers broke the previous games record. That is impressive. Well, that completes the events for this afternoon. We now have a whole bunch of victory ceremonies for you, so do stay with us.
Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the men's 400-meter freestyle S11. Please welcome the medalists. The medals will be presented by Mr. Napadol Jirabundilo, member APSF Board of Governors.
So the victory ceremony then for the men's 400 meters freestyle S11.
Bronze medalist representing Thailand, Kittipon Manok.
Bronze medalist Kittipon Manok from Thailand.
Silver medalist representing Indonesia, Ibrahim Shah.
Ibrahim Shah of Indonesia gets the silver.
Gold medalists and ASEAN Para Games champion with a new games record of 5 minutes 37.82 seconds. Representing Vietnam, Van Anh Tu.
Pham Anh Tu gets a gold medal and he's smashed the previous games record by about 11 seconds. He gets the gold medal. Wonderful race from him.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Vietnam. Another round of applause for the men's 400-meter freestyle medalists for the S11.
Following that
classification.
Vietnamese national anthem, let's tell you about the medalists then for the men's 400 meters freestyle S11 class. Bronze goes to Thailand's Kittipon Manok. Ibrahim Shah of Indonesia wins the silver, and a fantastic race from Pham Anh Tu of Vietnam. Did a games record time. He is the champion in the men's 400 meters freestyle S11 class.
women's 100-meter butterfly, S9. Please welcome the medalists. The medals will once
Now
again
it's
be
the
presented
women's
by
100 metres butterfly S9 victory ceremony.
Member APSF Board of Governors.
Remember, there was a timed final. There were 2 timed finals, rather. It was very fast.
Bronze medalist representing Vietnam.
Second field.
Lê Thị Dung.
Lê Thị Dung. Gets the bronze medal.
Silver medalist representing Thailand, Surirat Kongkel.
Surirat Kongkel, who was the previous Games record holder from Malaysia back in 2009. She will have to settle for silver.
Gold medalist and ASEAN Para Games champion.
And that's because it was another
1 minute, 15.70 seconds, representing Thailand.
and another
Achaya
outstanding bit of swimming from Achaya Ketkau, who has also broken the record and has now got her 4th gold medal of these games. She is now leading in the individual medal stakes. Big smile from her.
Another round of applause for our medalists for the women's 100-meter butterfly, S9.
So here are your winners then for the women's 100 metres butterfly S9 class. Lê Thị Dung of Vietnam with the bronze. Former record holder Surirat Kongkel gets silver. And it's the star of these swimming events so far, Achaya Ketkau, with her 4th gold medal. The Thai in the lead at the moment for individual medals. But Teresa Goh, I'm sure, will be giving her a good fight later on. A couple more victory ceremonies for you in this afternoon session.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up, we still have the victory ceremonies for the men's 100-meter butterfly, S9 and S10. Let's stay around to give them the support and respect that they deserve. Groove along, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the men's 100-meter butterfly, S9. Please welcome your medalists. The medals will be presented by Mr. Pham Van Thuan, NPC President, Vietnam, who will also be presenting mascots. Bronze medalist, representing
Men's 100 meters
Vietnam,
butterfly S9.
Nguyen Ngoc Diet.
Nguyen Ngoc Tiet of Vietnam gets the bronze medal.
Silver medalist, representing Indonesia, Jendi Panggabean.
Jendi Panggabean, who was in the first of the TAM finals, gets the silver.
Gold medalist and ASEAN Para Games champion, representing Vietnam, Vo Huynh Anh Qua.
Vo Huynh Anh Qua, the record holder who just missed out by 0.06 of a second, beating his own previous record set in 2011. He gets the gold medal.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Vietnam. Men's 100 meter butterfly, S9.
So your medalist then for the men's 100 meters butterfly, S9. Bronze medal goes to Nguyen Ngoc Tiet of Vietnam. Jendi Panggabean of Indonesia with the silver. And the man who's been doing very well in this event, Vo Huynh Anh Qua of Vietnam, is your men's 100 meters butterfly S9 champion. One more ceremony to come up, and that's the men's 100 meters freestyle S10.
Managers, please be reminded to submit your relay form to the control room by 5 p.m. I repeat, all relay managers, please submit your relay form to the control room by 5 p.m. Thank you. Keep on going, keep on going. Let's cheer for this man right here as he makes his way down to the stage. Here we go, Billie Jean. Give this man a prize. Keep on going. I see you two little ladies. Keep on dancing. Big round of applause for our Thai mascot.
Some excellent moves there by one of the Thai fans, keeping the crowds entertained to the tunes of Michael Jackson. Yeah, the celebrations can start. Thailand and Vietnam have been ruling the roost in the pool.
Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the men's 100-meter butterfly S10. Please welcome
But this time,
gold medalists.
in the final medal ceremony, the final victory ceremony, neither of those countries are represented.
ABSF Board of Governors. Bronze medalist representing Indonesia, Tangkilisan Stephen Swalang.
So the bronze medalist is Tangkilisan Stephen Swalang.
Silver medalist representing Malaysia, Freydon Dawan.
Freydon Dawan, who was the previous record holder back from 2011, he gets silver. I tell you what, neither of these gentlemen could come anywhere close to the overall winner. All three of them, by the way, broke that previous record.
Gold medalist and ASEAN Para Games champion.
But he was outstanding, wasn't he? Musa Mandan Karubaba, who's already won the gold medal here.
Representing Indonesia, Musa Mandan Karubaba.
And set a new games record to boot. Well done there to the Indonesian as he awaits his national anthem.
Rise for the national anthem of Indonesia. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you once again the medalists of the ASEAN Para Games 2018.
So here you have your winners then, the medalists for the men's 100 meters butterfly S10. For once, no Thai or Vietnamese swimmers involved. Tangkilisan Stephen Swalang of Indonesia with the bronze. Malaysia's Freydon Dawan, former record holder, gets the silver. And the outstanding Musa Mandan Karubaba is your men's 100 meters butterfly champion. He's created a record as well. We've had 4 records this afternoon in this Sunday schedule. Broken. Plenty more action coming up in a couple of hours from now. Do stay with us as we bring you all of that, plus the victory ceremonies. But once again, it's been another fascinating afternoon with some long distance events and then some short distance ones. We look forward to seeing you again soon. This is Shazad Haq signing off for the next couple of hours.